मैं जब तक बंद नहीं करेगा ना बाबा, आप ऐसे बेटर है ना, जो हो जाने के।
Namaste, Samaste. Let us pray and bow to our beloved Gurudev, our beloved Guruji, masters of the lineage, and all world masters each other, remembering the presence of divinity within. Let us bow to all warriors that are fighting the coronavirus with love and patience. I have elected patience as the topic for discussion in this afternoon. Patience. Patience is fundamental to life, fundamental to society, fundamental for the world. No patience, no life. No patience, no beauty. No patience, no success. Patience is divine. Patience is like an impregnable fortress. The lion gate being made of determination, steadfast determination, willing, stubborn spirit of courage to face life, face failure, face frustrations, and struggle. And the gun fixed on the wall of the fortress is the gun of love, love and compassion. That is the patience. Human should learn the spirit of patience from the nature. If you look with an eye of study, an eye of survey, an eye of understanding, a magnificent university of patience. Look, mountains, store millions of years with patience, arresting the flow of the clouds, allowing them to drop down and flow down on small mountain streams to gather water in the flow of the river. Look to the river, patiently flowing with a murmur divine sound, never feeling bored of the monotonous job, serving the mankind, serving and giving there are the greatest warrior of the patience. Season after season, giving fruits, flower, leaf, bark and root. No complaint, no grudge. Symbol of patience. What about we? One failure, we get disturbed, we get frustrated. Is this the way that we should live as human beings? Human life should be completely dedicated to patience, the spirit of patience. I'll today tell you stories about great men and women, great characters of patience. Let's go to Europe, Poland. The mother is a teacher and the father is a professor. Wonderful. Child developing love, passion for studies. Mother dies. Father is a spokesman of truth. Father is a little bit extra courageous to find out and point out the flaws of the society and the authorities. Service was terminated. Earning was reduced. Still, the girl is plucking up courage with love and patience. Study and study. Joy is necessary information to go for graduation. Lives for Paris. That becomes her home, home of activity, home of understanding, home joining Paris University as a professor. Who was she? Madame Curie. Searching for a laboratory, where to work, where to spend the surplus hours to find out the truth. Scientist, Professor Perry, too now joins the laboratory. Their loyalty to the laboratory became a loyalty to their lives. They became joint partners of not only the laboratory research, but now they become joint partners of their life. Search for science, search for truth. They were the seekers of truth. Madame Curie and her husband. In the process, get husband and wife together getting the Nobel Prize, a history pursuing how to bring them up to the standards of her husband and herself, how to dedicate them to the cause of the science and knowledge and nature and love. And so also searching for the truth, how to find out, how to discover, how to invent radium. Madame Curie. Another Nobel Prize. The first woman to get Nobel Prize twice. Not only that, she works with patience, and patience only. No frustrated interest in life, no disgust in life. Lord Shiva drank the poison and converted into nectar. Madame Curie. Then both of them also got Nobel Prize. A family of Nobel Prize, wonder of wonders, because there is patience, there is a patience and a patience behind them. Can anybody, can any family, can anywhere in the earth can dream of such a wonderful, majestic accomplishments? House of achievers, because they're made of patience. Each one of them had the quality of divinity, because they cultivated a patience and a patience within themselves. Come to another continent. Let's go to the North America. A girl, beautiful girl, riding the horse. One day, she fell down from the horseback. Little girl, happy princess, fell down to the floor, now losing three eminent faculties of life: vision gone, hearing gone, speaking speech, muscles, skin, bones, just a structure, as good as that of a statue, as good that of an idol. Becoming most unfortunate princess. She becomes angry. By breath, see anything, but giving kicks to everything that her leg and hand can find. Father, mother of such an unfortunate child are crying. What to do with such a child? Her life is lost. Beauty is lost. What to do? Who can bring about love and life into her? They're searching for a teacher, searching for a governess, and they've got it on a salary. The teacher comes to the life of such angriest child, unbelievably angriest child. She's telling her, come on, join the breakfast table. She's throwing every unbelievably uncontrollable. Patience. Patience. The teacher with the weapon of patience, with the pain balm of the patience, healing her up, asking her to gather up her spirit within, courage within, divinity within, to express itself. And that girl, remember, become the incarnation of love. The whole mankind should salute with the heads of spirit every day and every day. And that salutation would not be enough to give him totality of admiration and adoration. If anybody shall ask me, have you a living guru, have a living hero, have a living God other than your beloved masters? I would say it's a helm from the horseback. Now she is inventing this script for the blind millions. She brought about the light for the blind millions. The deaf, the dumb, and the blind throughout the mankind are now indebted to one. I would call her the Lady Buddha, the Lady Jesus, the Lady Gandhi, the Lady Krishna. That is Helen Keller. No tribute, no homage will be enough just to speak in favor of her. only to offer tears of love for such a woman of patience. Also to the teacher. When you think of Gita, read Gita, picturize that ideal moment of Gita as to how the student was being readied, prepared by the Master, Lord Krishna. Similarly, Anya Sullivan, the Lady Krishna, the Lady Jesus could prepare Helen Keller, the Arjuna, to come up to the life, rise to the occasion, so that there was sunrise of hope, sunrise of love, sunrise of light, not within her heart, not within her home, African continent. An revolutionary, an anti-apartheid revolutionary, continuously working for removing this anti-human law, anti-human ideas, anti-human governance, and to get back emancipation of the millions, those are really dumb, deaf, and blind. Politically speaking, they were dumb, they were deaf, and they're also blind. How to give light to them? How to give vision to them? How to encourage them to listen to the call of the freedom, the music of the heaven? How to make them stand? Revolutionary. A lone revolutionary in his heart, a lone revolutionary in his homeland, he is now waging his spirit of patience. For a few seconds or for few days, for few moments, he became a little bit violent, little bit impatient, gets into conventional. 27 years, I want to make myself free. I want to make my country free. I want to make every breath, in every inhalation, in every exhalation, he was thinking freedom, liberty, free expression, and the like, with love and patience. 27 years, first free nation's first president, but is not worried about the governance, never worried about the power and position. One term is enough, he quits. Hats off to Nelson Mandela. Patience, another incarnation of patience. Can't we learn this much from them? Now come to another continent. I would precious number of subcultures, number of languages, scripts, dialects, number of faiths, sub-faiths, beliefs, modes of worship. No continent can stand to the beauty and the magnitude of that of India. So it should have the status of the continent. Population-wise, it is one of the greatest nation. However, instead of going into such controversies, India, Mahatma Gandhi, patience. The dumb Mahatma Gandhi, the young man, who could not utter a single word, standing at the Bombay High Court, could not take up the cause of an widow, could not speak anything. He was deterring. Like Arjuna on the first moment in the battleground, he was a reluctant hero. Comes down from the Bombay High Court and tell, I'm sorry, I could not take up your case. I return your fees. But this failure did not bring doom to his life. Searching for a way to just rise to the occasion, goes to South Africa as an attorney. He's encouraging a spirit within. One day, this attorney, black attorney, traveling in a first-class coach, he was thrown out because that was not suitable for the black people to ride in that coach, reserved for the white skin. They threw him along with the bags in the railway station where the train stopped the next. It's a winter night. She sat there, facing the winter, facing the whistling bridge. but the whistling breeze brought about a whistling within. I must be courageous. I must face life with love and patience. He became patient, Mr. Patience. He cultivated patience, and imbibed the people around him with a spirit of satyagraha. It is nothing other than a spirit of love, non-violence, and above. Let them batten you. Let them bullet down. Let them crush you over. Let them trample you. Let the horse foot of them walk over your chest. Be patient. Face the life. Face the revolution with love. The satyagrahi is burned there. He learned the spirit of satyagraha from ancient scriptures, no doubt, but they were embellished with the beauty of satyagraha that Leo Tolstoy had experimented in Russia. He read about his literature. He read about his love and experiment with the truth. Leo Tolstoy became the god of love, god of non-violence, god of patience for Mahatma Gandhi. And patience, the spirit of patience. Okay, if necessary, let's go to the jail. Let's work together, hand in hand, column by column, protest with patience. Our protest should not be violent, our protest should be non-violent. As long as the goal is not reached, patiently we should work together for the spirit of patience demands a kind of submission, calmness, stubborn calmness, with victory. That was the beauty of patience. Mahatma Gandhi. Remember Mahatma Gandhi? He had three important issues in life. How to control. If I cannot control the sense organs, my mind shall become impatient. My mind shall become a springboard for restlessness. My heart shall become a house of patience. I must make them patient. I must tame them to come down from a spirit of extraordinary extrovert tendency to an extraordinary introvert tendency. They must calm down. They must be composed. Then Mr. Patient can cultivate patience in life and can help others to imbibe the patience surrounding him. The Phoenix Ashram help them to cultivate patience. Don't be angry. Don't permit your heart and mind to be filled of chaos, confusion, and crisis. Let that be rather an altar where patience should be offered love, love, and love. Mahatma Gandhi. Coming down to India. From 1915 to 1942, longer years, one revolution, another revolution, but never becoming perturbed and perplexed, patient. Friends are criticizing, members of the working committee are very much rebellious, followers are sometimes becoming disinterested, disgusted, still he is patient. When the freedom movement was its climax, whole of India was rising to the occasion, Chauri Chaura incident. He said, the non-violent movement has come to a phase of violence. I withdraw. Everybody, everywhere, they scolded him. They were to the extent of coming away from the Congress for a challenge for the sake of emancipation of the country. At that point, that individual with love and patience internalized, individualized the national protest through launching fasting unto death. a new missile. Fasting for the spiritual purpose, for the spiritual purposes, for purification, that's different. But Gandhi used that fasting as a tool of patience to win over the heart of others, the heart of the enemies. Fasting as a tool of patience to override the restlessness of others. He is stubborn. I will fast unto death as long as communal violence is not over. What a challenge! What a challenge the man was giving through that of the blowing the conch of the patience. Everybody were afraid lest Gandhi may depart them. All submitted to them. Communal violence was thrown up. Communal fraternity was achieved. Patience. Longer years, when this particular freedom will come. Did patience did breed its result. Not as a historian, because historian they say both the violent methods and the non-violent methods, both coupled together, brought about freedom to India. I don't deny, I don't say, I'm not willing to deny, I'm willing rather to give each other their prize and their particular rewards, their honor. I'm emphasizing only the non-violent, patient system that was Gandhi. Can any seeker of truth, while meditating, can demand that I have meditated 3,000 years, 3,000 hours? Master, where is the result? Can you go for such a kind of package? Master will smile at you and say, practice nicely, practice with patience. Karmanne badhikara. Not worry about that. Patience will come automatically. Patience will give you rewards automatically. Results will come to you automatically. I remember Sri Guruji telling us a story many years ago, the story of a caterpillar. Look to the shape, the ugly shape of the caterpillar. Nobody will be happy to hold a caterpillar in her or his palm because that's not that loving creature, not a lovely one. These caterpillars one day, probably learning from the Marxist ideas, from the leftists, they went to that of the abode of peace. They got out Lord Krishna there, Lord Vishnu there, the Lord of the universe. What the problem with you, loving caterpillars, calling us lovely? We are ugly and ugly and ugliest that you have created in the earth. Why you are so, say, partial to others and very much, say, angry with us? How was your hand of beauty could create such ugly creations? Why do you make us these particular objects of lampoons here and there? My love, I have made you because I will show to the world the spirit of patience and the spirits of yoga. What that? Go back home, encapsulate yourself into this block of isolation. Lock down yourself with the love and patience. Chant the mantra that I give you. I want to become beautiful. I want to become beautiful. I want to become beautiful. And the caterpillar become beautiful butterfly. Every seeker of truth, like me and everybody everywhere, we are caterpillars in life today. We can become butterflies tomorrow if we follow our Sri Guruji and his message with the patience. Chant the mantra of stubborn calmness and wait for the future. While love at the time, chanting the mantra of love, patience, result will come. It is this way that Baba Hariharanandji just practice, lock down a small camera in the Karar Valley of meditation, years together, and there he saw Babaji. He got his Purushkar prize. He got Siddhi, liberation, Samadhi. If you to that of the left India for USA, money is gone. On the garden, in that wintry morning, he's rolling in the lawn. No food for many days, no sleep for many days, no soap to wash the clothing. You know, he was locking himself in lockdown in the wagons in the night, winter nights. But he had patience. No passport to enter that particular parliament, world parliament religions. But he had patience. A mother comes to rescue, comes to his rescue, and he is saved. Then mother got himself introduced to a professor, got the passport, and on that beautiful day in the forum of World Parliament of Religions, he addressed the world, my loving sisters and brothers. Hour of the patience. Patience is a beautiful thing. If we want to get the truth, if you want to realize in life, even to get a Nobel Prize, you want to go for research and higher research, do anything in our life, we should learn the spirit of patience and follow the master with the love. Thank you all. God bless you all.